Good morning, America, and welcome to Mornings with Jennifer. I am Jennifer Garcia, and today we have a very special guest with us. She's a woman of many talents. She's a model, an actress, and singer, and definitely never fails to surprise. Norma Jean Baker entered this world on June 1st, 1926, in Los Angeles. She married her first husband at the age of 16, but it was short-lived, and they divorced in 1946. Norma was working in a factory when a photographer for the U.S. Army Air Force's 1st Motion Pictures Unit came to shoot morale-boosting pictures, and she was one of them. Although none of her pictures were used, she quit her job at the factory and began modeling. After just roughly 1 year of modeling, she had appeared on 33 magazine covers. Norma signed her first contract to an acting agency in August 1946. And started using the name Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn got her first 2 film roles in early 1947, but her contract wasn't renewed later that year, so she returned back to modeling. Monroe was absolutely determined to make it as an actress and continued studying acting and singing. At the age of 22, Columbia Pictures finally signed her, but later that year she quit there as a result of an unsuccessful film, Ladies of the Chorus. To advance Monroe's career, she had her overbite corrected and a silicone prosthesis in her jaw. It was the year 1950 that was her big breakthrough. She appeared in 6 films that year, and over that time, people concluded that she went from a movie model to a serious actress. In 1951, she gained even more attention than before. She was the presenter of the 23rd Academic Awards. She got her first full-length profile on her and had supporting roles in 4 films. With her breathy voice and hourglass figure, Marilyn became a much-admired international star, despite her chronic insecurities regarding her acting ability. During her career, her films grossed more than $200 million, and is then undaunted to say she never had a problem with money. Her most popular movies are Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Bus Stop, The 7-Year Itch, and then on top of them all is the thriller Niagara. Niagara was one of the most overtly sexual films of Monroe's career, and it included some scenes which her body was barely covered, considered shocking by contemporary audience. It was Niagara that made her a sex symbol and established her famous look. Well, now we welcome the beautiful, the intelligent, and all-over kind and loving Marilyn Monroe.
As girls grow old and we all lose our charms in the end, but square cut or pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Tiffany's,
Tell me, Marilyn, why did you change your name?
Well, Ben Leon at 20th Century Fox, who arranged my first screen test, thought that a new name would be good for me now that I was in the show business. Leon thought that a Marilyn suited me well. I reminded him of a stage actress from the 1920s whom he had long admired called Marilyn Miller. As for my last name, I really liked the name Monroe. It was my mother's maiden name, and Lion said that the double M was a lucky omen, so the name just stuck.
Why did you divorce your first husband, James Doherty?
It was a teenage wedding. I had just passed my 16th birthday, and we were young. It was a very happy marriage while it lasted, and I finally got to fulfill my dream of becoming a housewife. But the more I worked outside of the home, the more I knew I had to be independent. I couldn't be a star while I was bound at home being a good wife. I needed a fresh start, alone.
Talking about getting married young, what was your childhood like?
To be honest, my childhood wasn't the best. My mother was mentally unstable and could not take care of me alone. I never even got to know my father. I grew up in a couple of foster homes and I didn't feel great. I suffered abuse, and I think it contributed to my low self-esteem as a child. I felt like I was invisible. I was a shy child and didn't have many friends who understood me. I admit that I still am a shy person now, but I know how to handle it. I even get stage fright before every show, but I just tell myself that everything will be alright and then I can do anything I want to.
Your blonde hair is iconic, but not many people know this isn't your natural hair color. Why did you dye your hair?
I was about to model in a shoot for Rave shampoo and was sent to the beauty salon to have my hair done. I walked into the salon and asked if something could be done to make me look better for my shampoo shoot. The shop owner immediately set out to straighten my hair, and the strong solution used in the straightening process also lightened my hair. And then there was just no going back. I loved the look of my new hair.
You are famous for playing the role of dumb blonde. How did that come about?
I played sort of a dumb blonde role in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and after that, people perceived me the wrong way. I am actually very intelligent. I have an IQ of 168. The dumb blonde was a role. I am an actress, for heaven's sake. I guess I'm just such a good actress that no one believes that I am anything but what I portray on screen.
Your biggest film was Niagara. Tell me about that role.
It was a fairly transparent plot, involving a vacationing couple having a belated honeymoon at the falls. It turns out that Rose Loomis, my character, a glittering blonde with roving eyes, is not only helping drive her husband back to gibbering distraction, but also is plotting to do away with him and take off with a handsome Romeo. Perhaps I wasn't the perfect actress at this point, but neither the director nor the gentleman who handled the cameras appeared to be concerned with that. They have got every possible curve, both in the intimacy of the boudoir and equally revealing tight dresses that they had me in. I enjoyed the filming process, but I was a bit upset by the fact that I was treated like an object and not like a dedicated actress.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much, Marilyn.
Thank you, Jennifer. Goodbye.
I'm never gonna wash this hand again.